I think my most interesting time was I used to be an adventure comedian, not just one that would go to a club and perform. I never got satisfaction off of having a great show. I would always like want to do the extra that other people weren't doing to be remembered. Like I would, at the time I was really adventurous and I would like to run, and I found myself challenging everybody like during the show, after the show, the staff, people in the audience, and I would want to ask them, race me after the show because I'm really fast.
What?
And then
Anybody race you?
yeah, everybody did.
Wow.
And they all lost. They all lost because I was actually good. So I mean, I wouldn't just put a challenge out there just to do something, but I would do that, and then I went to comedy clubs, and there would be waitresses and staff members that after the show we weren't even really concerned with the show. I mean, we had great shows, but like after the show we would, one girl, she literally dressed up like a track star.
Yeah.
Ready
to race you.
Yeah, everybody came, and they were like, we're going to do a relay thing, but it's just you, not anybody else. And I raced her, and I mean, she failed horribly, but it was still, I enjoyed the race, and then I took it to places like Canada, and this is where it didn't end up good. I raced another comic after the show, and we were racing down the street. A lot of people from the audience, they were still in front of the theater we were at. And then, as usual, I blew them out.
Yeah. So
like-
good comedy show. But
Yeah,
is this all
great.
this y'all talking about this backstage? Like after the show's going on?
we
Like,
were
all right.
talking about the whole weekend.
Gotcha.
After we get paid.
Is this before social media, or is everybody kind of
This
posting this video?
This wasn't
and talking
long
about
ago.
it?
This was
Okay.
within the last 10 years,
Gotcha.
but at least about 4 years, maybe 7 years.
Gotcha.
And then like we would we raced, and people watched, and it's same result. I'm a mile ahead of this guy.
Damn.
And then
So you the quickest comic in these streets is what you said.
I'm the quickest comic I know.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It might be somebody come out and make me tear my ACL, but
Yeah.
So we're racing, and then at this point in time, I hear the whoop, and then I'm like, wow, that's weird, but it felt like it was for me, but I knew I wasn't doing anything to hear a police siren, and what had happened is this cop, it was actually a police station across the street from the theater. He made a U-turn, and then he pulled us over, and he drew his weapon. He asked us, he told us, he didn't ask us, told us to freeze.
Where y'all going?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, what's going on?
Right.
And I said, we were racing,
Right.
and I was winning. And right then, my mind is already going. So
Right.
I'm processing what he's thinking. He's thinking that either this guy is a hate crime going on, this
Right.
guy's trying to beat
Or
my
you stole
ass,
some shit.
or I stole something,
Right.
and he's trying to catch me.
What time of day is this?
This is nighttime. This is after a show.
yeah, you
This
looking
is after-
real suspect. Yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 shows, but it's Canada, so I don't think nothing of it.
Oh, you in
raced
Canada?
Yeah, I've raced.
Oh,
This is
shit.
Vancouver. I've raced people there before, but this time was different. I never raced anybody beside a police precinct.
Yeah.
So he pulled us over, and we were like, we're racing, and I was winning. Like it was a pause, and I said I was winning.
He was like, sure you are.
Oh,
I'm
he was-
gonna need backup over here. We got a 10-14.
He didn't do that. He was confused for a second, and then like we had our hands on our hips. We were like, what's going on? He was like,
Right.
oh, okay. And then he just like got in his police car, and then he just went down the street and went to the police station. But everybody saw this, and then the club owner, he contacted me. He was like, yeah, I heard you got pulled over last night running. And he's like, is this?
First of all, how you get pulled over running?
That's what I said. It was